I'm ready. I'll start right now. It's 10 o'clock, Kelly. Here we go. Good morning, all, and welcome to the October 15th Monticello Career Force Center Virtual Career Fair. My name is Tim Zipoy. I'm with Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services, and I have the fortune of being the moderator for today's event. I'm coming to you live from the Monticello Career Force Center here, 406 East 7th Street. We're open by appointment, and I want to let you know that our phone number is 763-271-3700, and we'd welcome your call anytime. And just very excited that you've decided to invest an hour and 15 minutes, maybe a little longer with us on our virtual career fair today. I want to also thank our event partners today. I want to thank Minnesota's Department of Employment and Economic Development, along with Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services, for bringing us together today. If you're a job seeker, whether it's your first job, your next job, or your last job, you've come to the right place for the resources and information, hope, and inspiration you need to start your next job today. So we're very happy that you've decided to join us. We've got 6 representatives from 6 great Central Minnesota companies that are joining us today, and they're very excited to be here. They're anxious to engage us and to inform us and to inspire us today with their message about their companies and their careers. Please allow me to welcome and to introduce. We've got Steve with Express Employment Professionals. We've got Kelly with Legacy Building Solutions. We've got Heather with Cargill. And we've got Jolynn with Bernatello's. And we've got Jen with Wright County Community Action. And I have the fortune of representing and speaking on behalf of TO Plastics. So I'm hoping things are coming through okay right now. And if not, let us have some of your feedback in that chat box. What we also like to do is encourage you to give us some feedback. We'd like to know how you heard about our event, but more importantly, we'd like you to engage us and ask the questions that you might have about these companies. If you want to know about who they are, where they are, how to apply, specific questions of these companies, please use the chat box feature today, and we'll be monitoring those as we go. So again, your participation is encouraged. We're very glad that you're here today and that you've invested some time to engage Legacy Building Solutions, TO Plastics, Bernatello's Foods, Express Employment Professionals, Cargill, and Wright County Community Action. With that said, I'm going to have us start. We're going to jump right in. And our first guest representative today is she's Kelly Pank-Carrigan, and she's with Legacy Building Solutions. Welcome, Kelly, and anxious to hear your message about career opportunities at your fine company, Legacy Building Solutions. The floor is yours, and welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me. I am with Legacy Building Solutions. We are a construction company. We are located in South Haven, Minnesota, which is about 15 minutes south of St. Cloud on Highway 15. We are a family-owned company. We have approximately 90 employees, and we actually build fabric buildings. We put up buildings all over the world. So we're global. These buildings are a tension fabric on the outside with a steel structure on the inside. We are looking for currently a few positions to fill to add to our team. We are looking for a welder. We are also looking for someone that has some experience with a CNC, and then also a material handler. One of the other positions that newly has come to me since just right before the job fair is we are looking for a drafter as well to add to our current drafting team. Legacy Building Solutions, as I shared, is a family-owned company owned by Ben and Ellie Fox. And I can say honestly, the culture there is great. I've been with the company for approximately 5 years, and we are really looking at finding that right person to fit our team, encouraging that employee engagement. Part of our culture is opportunity to change and grow professionally and personally. We create that satisfied employee relationship, which also increases productivity. All of our positions that we have are performance-based. So we determine based on experience what that looks like. And then as you progress throughout your time with Legacy, we also look at growth within the company, which I'm really proud to say that we love to promote within. and we like to do a lot of cross training, and we've done a great job in doing so. So if you're looking for a place for a challenge, a place to feel, you know, that you want to be a part of a family, Legacy would be a good fit for you. We create a healthy environment where we cultivate that employee relationship. We like to have fun. Obviously, we know we have a business to run, and we have things that we need to do during the day, but you spend a lot of time with your coworkers, and so we like to have that fun. It's a comfortable workplace. It's inviting for all of our employees, and we typically like to do, you know, some kind of an employee engagement once a month. But now with COVID, it's been really difficult because you're trying to maintain that social distancing. And right now for us, we're an essential company. We have not stopped working since COVID came to all of us. And the goal for us right now is to maintain that healthy and safe work environment and workplace for all of our employees so that we can continue to employ everybody and continue working. I'm proud to say that I'm a part of this team, and I love my job, love the company, and there's a lot to say about a family-owned company as well. The positions that we're looking for, the welding position would be one that, you know, we really don't talk about pay until we actually meet that person and go through a welding test. But the rest of them right now, for you to apply, you can go onto our website. It's legacybuildingsolutions.com and go down to our careers page, and all of our job descriptions are listed there. And you can apply right there online. And then what it looks like as far as applying, once you do that, you can expect a call from me, Kelly, actually completing a phone interview to start with because of our social distancing and maintaining that healthy work environment. We've, you know, it's taken a little bit of time to add somebody to our team because of that. So we'll go through a couple different phone interviews, and then based on that, we'll determine who we want to bring in for the face-to-face final interview. Does anybody have questions?
Thank you, Kelly.
So far, there's no questions right now.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Kelly. Now, Kelly, I'm not sure if you were going to get into some of that benefits package on that next slide or further comments, but just for the moment, I'll keep the ball, folks, and say she's Kelly Kerrigan. She's with Legacy Building Solutions. They're family-owned, family-friendly. They're growth-oriented. They certainly have many different career development pathways through cross-training, and they definitely are working hard to maintain a healthy and safe work environment. Before we move, Kelly, further comments from you.
Just quickly to touch base on our benefit package, we're in the middle of open enrollment right now. However, we have a very competitive package based on wage and benefits. We do offer, you know, the medical. We have 3 different options to our medical plans, 2 high deductible plans, and then 1 copay plan. Dental, vision, your voluntary life, short-term disability, long-term disability. We also offer a $10,000 life insurance package for each one of our employees, which is life/accidental death and dismemberment. And we have some voluntary other plans through Colonial Life as well as Legal Shield. And then we have a very competitive vacation PTO plan as well.
Thank you, Kelly. Lots of good reasons to join the team there at Legacy Building Solutions. They're on Highway 15. They're near Beaver Lake, as I call it. They're easy to find. Again, they're family-owned, they're family-friendly, they're growth-oriented. They've got lots of different career development pathways through cross-training and more. They've got welder positions. They've got CNC machinist positions. They're looking for a drafter. You can contact Kelly. She's at 320-258 0526, or better yet, go to their website, legacybuildingsolutions.com. That's legacybuildingsolutions.com, and drill into their career tab. And thank you, Kelly. She would reach out to you then after you'd applied and go through their interview and application process. Remember, you've got that chat box feature, and we're looking for your comments, your questions for these companies as we go through. And remember, we're very glad that you've joined us today. As far as job seekers go, we're here to help you with resources and information, hope and inspiration that you need to get your next job started right here today at this virtual career fair. So thanks again for joining us. My name's Tim Zippoy, coming to you from the Monticello Career Force Center, and we're again very glad that you've joined us. We're going to move on to the next company, and we're going to have, well, it's my fortune, folks, to talk about and represent T.O. Plastics today. I have worked with this company for many, many years, and I just find them to be an outstanding, long-time Wright County manufacturing company. That's a great company to work for, and again, it's my honor to speak on their behalf. So with your permission all, I'm going to take us right through these slides. And it's exciting as we go to look at, they've got some, it's kind of a mixed bag of opportunities here in the sense that they've got entry-level opportunities all the way up to some executive positions that we're going to learn about shortly. So let's look together and learn about a little more about T.O. Plastics. Now, I said they're easy to find. They're on about Highway 24 and Interstate 94 in Clearwater. You can't miss them. They've got a wide variety of opportunities available there at the Clearwater location. So let's look at those. I'm looking at the left panel, and I want to draw our attention to the fact that they've got entry-level product packagers, and it's on packers on all shifts, and we're going to review those shift hours too. They're also looking for experienced machine operators and technicians on all of their shifts. That includes a material grinder along with what is called an extrusion operator on their first and third shifts. And speaking about this company, I know that they are absolutely willing to train. What you've got to bring to the table is a desire to work and to learn and to do well on your job, and they can help you be successful right there at T.O. Plastics. They're looking for a maintenance technician on their first and second shifts. And in their warehouse, they have a variety of opportunities as well. We can see that they've got a warehouse lead position on the day shift, along with a logistics coordinator and a shipper dock worker right there on their day shift, right there at T.O. Plastics in Clearwater. As far as professional opportunities go, let's take a look at those exciting opportunities again to join their team. They're looking for a variety of talent on the human resource side of things. They're looking for a human resource director right there in Clearwater, along with a human resources recruiter. Additionally, they've got a medical packaging sales engineer position. And now, folks, that's located, it says, in Otsego. And hats off to this company, T.O. Plastics. I know a little bit about them. I'm happy to tell you what I know about them. They've got a diversified bunch of products and services. They've got a lot of plastics they're a plastics extrusion company, and they make products for medical, they make products for horticultural, agriculture, and others. And I know that in Otsego, that is their medical device side of things. So medical packaging sales engineer as well in Otsego. Now, looking to the middle of that sheet, we can learn more about the shifts that they have available. Their first shift hours are Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., with a second shift starting at 2 p.m. to 10, along with a third shift from 10 to 6, Sunday through Thursday. We can see that they're offering a second and third shift incentive or shift differential pay as well. And again, it talks about their address being 830 County Road 75, right there in Clearwater. They're suggesting to us today that the best way to apply is to go to their website, and we can see that it's www.toplastics.com. That's www.toplastics.com. And certainly they're looking for to share with us an email as well, and we can see that that is hr@toplastics.com, hr@toplastics.com. Either way, reach out to them on their website and drill into their career tab. And remember, we can help you with those things right here at the Monticello Career Force Center. We're a phone call away. We're at 763-271-3700. We're open for you. We're open by appointment. We'd be happy to see you and help you through some of these online processes if we could. So it's HR@T.O. Plastics, or give them a call at 320-558-5544. Let's take a look at their next page. They've got some additional information that they want us to know today. Well, let's talk about TO Plastics talent development. They've got a new hire orientation that provides company overview, policies, and safety training. And I know that they're very big into cross training and on-the-job training and internal talent development. They've got skill level production, or rather progression, opportunity to grow within the company and to earn additional pay. They've got 4 different leadership development programs. They've got managerial development programs as well. They've got networking and other networking with other Otter Tail companies. Now, I could explain to you just a little bit in the sense that Otter Tail is a business partner, a conglomerate that is a business partner right there with TO Plastics. And I think that the point that they would want to make is that there's likely some rich pathways within that organization, both at TO Plastics and perhaps into Otter Tail as well. As far as benefits go, they've got many of them. They offer weekly pay, they offer paid time off, and 8 paid holidays. They've got a referral bonus. Yep, a referral bonus of earning up to $1,500 for each referral. $1,500 for each referral on their referral bonus program. They offer tuition reimbursement. They offer a variety of insurance packages for you as well: medical, dental, life, critical illness, accident, and short and long-term disability. They offer a 401k with a company match, 401k with a company match, as well as an HSA with employer contributions, health club reimbursement, and an ESOP, or an employee stock purchase plan as well. That is a rich benefit package. They're TO Plastics. They're in Clearwater, and they've got a variety of positions, whether you're looking to start with them or continue on with your professional career, whether you want to be in the front of the house in the production side of things, or back in the back of the house as far as logistics and other management opportunities. Consider joining their team. They're TO Plastics. They're in Clearwater, and the best way the action steps that you can take today actually would be to look at their website. For starters, it's www.toplastics.com, www.toplastics.com, or shoot them your resume. Reach out to them. HR@toplastics.com would be the email, and of course their phone is 320-558-4444. 3 different shifts, whether you're looking for a morning shift, a midday shift, or an overnight shift. They're Clearwater, they're TO Plastics, and they'd sure like to talk with you about joining their team. They're easy to find. And if you have questions now about TO Plastics, please jump in with your questions, your comments, your observations. Use that chat box feature. And if you have questions for Kelly with Legacy Building Solutions that have occurred to you since her information, please join us and put your stuff your questions in the chat. And I would ask at this time, Linda, are there any questions that we would want to entertain that have been submitted in the chat thus far?
Yes, I do have one question, Tim. Who would be a good person in engineering and sales side to contact to learn more about their organization and training programs? So I'm thinking that it's regarding TO Plastic. They didn't quite say.
You know, I would say first off, probably the right thing I know this much. You can learn more about their leadership team at their website, www.toplastics.com. And I know that because Tuesday, in a professional development and networking group that we do here at the Monticello Career Force Center, I'd love to tell you about that. It's an online session that goes from 10 to noon every Tuesday, but we did take a chance to investigate this company and their website a little bit, and I know that their leadership team is posted there, so we can help you get that information. But additionally, I think the right thing to do might be to reach out to them via their email and ask that question at hr@toplastics.com. And remember, there are people like myself, Tim Zipoy, here at the Monticello Career Force Center. It's my opportunity to be of service to you, to help you connect with these companies, to get answers or those kinds of questions that you've submitted. So please reach out to us. We're here at the Monticello Career Force Center, 763-271-3700, and we'd be happy to help you learn further about these companies. And I sure appreciate your using the chat feature to ask these important questions today. Linda, are there any other questions right now?
Nope, that's the last one we had so far.
Okay, so thank you for listening to me talk about TO Plastics. They're a great place to be, and you can join their team today. We're going to move across Wright County. We're going to go to Maple Lake. We're going to have a chance to talk with Jolynn. She's at Bernatello's Foods. They make very, very good pizza there. You know it. and I certainly enjoyed it as well. Jolynn, welcome. We're glad to have you, and we're excited to learn more about opportunities to join your team today at Bernatello's.
Hi, Tim. Thank you. My name is Jolynn. I am the HR coordinator here at Bernatello's Foods. We do have 2 locations. I am actually at our Kaukauna location in Wisconsin, but we do have a location out in Maple Lake, Minnesota. You will see on that first slide there that my contact information and then Jess, so you are able to contact both of us. Jess is the HR generalist over at our Maple Lake facility. If we jump to the next slide, you will see kind of our open postings there. We are a frozen food manufacturer. We mainly make frozen pizzas. Our biggest brands right now are the Brew Pub, the Latza Matza, the Orvs. So there's definitely a variety there. We do make the pizzas at both of our locations. Our Maple Lake one are all of our main pizzas. You will be anywhere along the lines of in making the crust for the pizza, assembling the pizza. We do have openings in both our production and our packaging levels, as well as a mechanical technician position available and some warehouse positions available. We are doing kind of bump in wages right now, which we will be announcing next week. So our numbers on this slide are a little bit lower than what they are going to be in the next couple of weeks, but that is something to kind of look into if you are interested. You can find any of our open positions on our website at bernatellos.com, as well as we post all of our open positions on Indeed. So you can find them on there as well. Doesn't matter to us where you apply, we will find your application that way. You can also come into Bernatello's and get an application there. If you're not super tech savvy, we can also hand out an application that way. We are a family-owned company, and we do try to invest as much as we can in our employees. If you are willing to learn, if you want to move up, if you're interested in anything within our company, we are going to invest the time in you. We love to cross-train. We love to bump people up. It's typically a better fit for us to kind of promote internally, just because you know the company, you know what's going on. So it's always a better fit for us. We do love to invest in our employees and train them in any way possible. You spend most of your time while you're at work, so it's in our best interest to make sure that you are enjoying your time here and kind of moving up and building your career that way. We also have part-time shifts available as well, so if you can't commit to full-time, we can definitely work with you. We have some part-time and casual positions that if you're just looking for a couple days of the week, we can definitely work with you there. We will always take that lending hand. We have been an essential business with everything going on right now, so we have not stopped running either. We are constantly making pizzas. Typically, winter is the time that we are making more pizzas. People tend to go out less, they go out to restaurants less, so they're trying to stay in, eat a lot of frozen pizza. So this is typically our busy time of the year, and we did really well through everything with the pandemic and stuff like that because people are going out less. So we are making pizzas. We are doing great in sales right now, and really taking any help that we can get. But that's, I think, all I got on my end for right now.
Thank you, Jolynn. She's Jolynn with Bernatello's Foods, their website, www.bernatellos.com. They're offering production positions, both on their first shift, their second shift. Jolynn, thank you for mentioning things like you like to promote from within and that there are career advancement opportunities. Thank you for mentioning also that you've got some part-time positions, you've got some flexible hours. Folks, if you've got kids in school or if you're working around helping your children learn at home, being that teacher, if you will, that helper with your children's education, this might be a fit for you in the sense that they maybe got a second shift, or if you've got part of the day that you want to work, right there at Bernatello's might be a place for you to land. They're Bernatello's, they're Maple Lake, they're easy to find. Bernatellos.com is the website. You can see all their job postings. And Jolynn says that that's probably the best way to go is to apply right there on their website. But she also offered up the fact that we can just write. I think, Jolynn, you're on Congress Street, as I recall, is the name of the street. It's very easy to find. The one block off of Highway 55 in Maple Lake. You can't miss them. They're Bernatello's Foods. Thank you, Jolynn, for joining us. Are there questions, Linda, for any of these companies so far?
No questions at this time.
Okay. Before we move on, I just want to make sure that everybody see the line where it says free pizza daily for all employees. So just wanted to mention that one as well. You can't talk about Bernatello's without talking about great pizza and great careers. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. We're going to have a chance now to visit with Steve Curtis. He's with Express Employment Professionals. He's got a fistful of opportunities for us. He's also got a real recent development that he's going to share with us too, a new opportunities that he's excited to share with us. He's Steve Curtis. He's with Express Employment Professionals. Welcome, Steve, and the floor is yours.
Hi, Tim. Thanks so much for having us today. Usually my sidekick, Lori, my boss, Lori, she's usually on this with me, but she's busy. Like Tim said, we had a client, Monticello, reach out to us yesterday. They're looking for 25 people to help out with a 3 to 4 week job doing some cleanup, fire remediation. And it's $20 an hour and overtime after 8 hours. And usually we don't do a lot of the temporary jobs because we don't have a lot of people reach out to us for that. But for a 3 to 4 week assignment, it's going to be in St. Cloud. Call Lori, shoot her an email. They need 10 people to start tomorrow, and they're looking to anybody that would like, be able to work on a 20-foot scissor lift. They're looking for you to start tomorrow at 8 a.m. in St. Cloud, and they're going to provide all the gear that you need as far as a hard hat, safety gloves, N95 mask. They just require you to bring in some work boots, long pants, and be ready to get to work. So that's our most urgent, pressing need right now that we're working on. And like Tim said, we got a handful of other ones. We've got what's that? We got room and board is we've got a company in Otsego that is looking for forklift drivers at $18 an hour, and we've got a partner here in Albertville. They're looking for construction workers doing truss assembly, and that's $17.50 an hour. And so if any questions on these hours, benefits are you're paid weekly with Express, as well as we do have benefits. So if you were to join our team tomorrow, you get benefits on the 1st of November. That's how it works for us over here. And I know Tim asked us to talk a little bit about our culture and career pathways. And we talk a lot about love, serve, care with our Express family and how important that is to us and to the people that we work with, both our associates and our clients. We get to know them, and we want to build relationships that'll last a long time. And, the other part Tim asked us to talk about career pathways. We work with our clients a lot on, hey, making sure that they do have the training. So there is a clear pathway that you can see, that our associates can see, hey, once they get hired on, there's more opportunities. Like our friends down the road here in Albertville, the plant manager's been there 35 years. He started out working out, building trusses, and same with the design manager. So there's a lot of opportunities, and it's a great way to get the foot in the door. It's a great way to try out the company and say, hey, is the culture, is it a right fit for me? And that's something we always talk about. And as far as applying, you can apply online, on Facebook, and it's pretty easy. I think the only thing you have to come in to the office to do is to fill out your I-9 form. Otherwise, Lori will be able to send you all the paperwork and get that electronically done. It takes 10-15 minutes, and you can get to work. Start making $20 an hour tomorrow. So if you know where Kramer's Toy and Hobby in Albertville is, we're right next door to Ruth. We say hey to her at least a couple times a week. Watch them out there playing with their remote control cars. It's pretty fun. So if you guys have any questions on any of the opportunities we have, don't hesitate to reach out.
Thank you. He's Steve Curtis. He's with Express Employment Professionals there in Albertville. Some of the best ways to apply is to reach out and give them a phone call, 952-448-3653. You can certainly learn more about them at their website, www.expressalbertville.com. Expressalbertville.com would be a great way to engage in Express Employment Professionals. And I sure appreciate Steve's comments around love, serve, and care. I think it speaks well to the kind of the culture of Express Employment Professionals. I've had the fortune of coming to know Steve Curtis pretty well over the recent few years, and I have found him just to be an excellent individual with kind of the best goals and the best intentions of his job seekers in mind. He wants to help people land in great careers and flourish in them. So thank you, Steve. They're Express Employment Professionals, where they respect people and they impact business. And remember now, they've got a variety of positions available. They've got office administrator positions. They've got manufacturing positions. They've got temporary positions. They've got temp to hire positions. And excitedly, he told us that they have a great opportunity right now to start even right now tomorrow in St. Cloud at a good opportunity to earn $18 to $20 an hour. And you can get started right away with Express Employment Professionals. He's Steve Curtis, and we sure appreciate his time with us today. And I wanted to say then, keep in mind, we've got a couple of more to go, but we've had a great session so far. Want you to be thinking about joining the Legacy Building Solutions team. They've got a variety of opportunities if you're looking for a Wright County job up in that area. TO Plastics is looking for you as well. Bernatello's. Now we've just heard from Express Employment Professionals. Thank you, Steve. And we're going to go now to Cargill, where they help the world thrive. And I'm anxious to hear Heather's message about how it is that we can consider joining the Cargill family today. Welcome, Heather. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. So yeah, I work, I'm the production recruiter for Cargill. I support both the Monticello and Big Lake facilities. Cargill, we actually have 4 different egg locations. So we are in protein, we're called Cargill Protein. So we also have egg facilities in Mason City and in Lake Odessa. So those are the 4 egg locations. So we are an egg processing facility. So we get liquid egg that comes in. It gets brought to us by trucks. We can put it in our silos or our tankers. From there, it gets pasteurized, and then we mix it with different ingredients to be cooked, to be brought out and put on our lines for our food handlers to work with. So Cargill itself, the Monticello facility, the original building was built there in 1926. It was actually built as a Land O'Lakes creamery. In 1960, it was bought by a private party and was renamed Wrightco. And then Cargill actually bought it and renamed it Sunny Fresh Foods in 1985. The name then changed to Cargill Kitchen Solutions, and now we've integrated with other business units, so now our name is Cargill Protein. So just to give you a little bit of history, our hourly headcount currently in the Monticello facility is about 294 hourly employees. But total with our salaried employees, we have about 350 that sit in the Monticello plant. We are currently hiring 4 positions for Monticello, not for Big Lake right now, but for Monticello. I have food handler positions open and sanitation. So food handlers, basically, you are working on the line. You're working very close to one another. If you kind of think of like an assembly line. So you have different stakeholders next to each other working with the product. We rotate you along the line every 15 minutes. So you will be working in different areas of that line. So you're not going to be in one spot your entire shift. It starts at $15.55 an hour. And then for second shift, you get an extra $1 shift differential on top of that. I have opportunities right now for both the first and second shifts for food handler. Sanitation is very different than food handling. It is our night crew, so they come in at 10 p.m. and they basically take apart the kitchen, the equipment, and clean, sanitize it, and get it ready for production to work the next day. So food handlers, you're working with the actual egg products. Sanitation, you're not really working with the food product. You are in the kitchens and you are cleaning all of the equipment and getting ready for the next day. Sanitation is a very physical job. You're working with high pressure washing, working with chemicals. You're moving around a lot. Food handler, you're more on the production line in one spot working with a product. So they are 2 very different positions. Sanitation starts at $17.70 an hour, and then you also get $1.50 for shift differential pay on top of that as well. We do offer full medical, dental, vision. They're effective the first day that you're hired. We do have a 401k plan as well with the match. You get twice a year bonus potential that pays out, and that's based on the company performance and then your personal individual performance. We do offer tuition reimbursement as well, and paid vacation and holidays. We do offer a $500 referral bonus as well. So you refer someone, the person you refer, if they're in their position for at least 30 days, then you will get that $500 referral bonus paid out. And that is it's not taxed. And so we do have a lot of opportunity advancement that we do as well. We have a lot of training that happens. If you start at a food handler, you have ability to move up from a food handler to a line up to a crew lead. Same opportunities with sanitation. We do have training programs in place, like leadership training programs for those that want more of those leadership style roles. So I think, so to apply to the position, I have the website on top of this page here. It's www.cargill.com/MNEggs, and that'll take you directly to the Monticello Big Lake open positions that we have. And when you go on there, you want to apply. It's going to ask you to create a username and ID to create a profile for yourself if you've never been on our website before. So you just go in and follow those instructions and apply to the role. Once applied, it takes 24 hours for your application to kick in the system. It'll actually be sent to, I have a coordinator that screens all of the candidates that apply to these positions. And so she will receive your application. She will screen the candidates. And if you meet all of the pre-screening requirements, she will then send your application to me and get you scheduled for an interview. So I'm not sure if there's any questions at all.
Right now, there is no questions, but I take it if anyone does have any questions, this is a great time to ask them live. So please ask away.
Thank you. She's Heather. She's with Monticello Cargill Protein. Heather, I had a quick question for you. I wondered if you could please help us understand the hours for your first and second shift, please.
Yep, good question. So for first shift hours, you would start at 6 a.m. and end at 2 p.m. For second shift, they start at 2 p.m. and generally finish between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Second shift, and that's why they get the $1 extra shift differential pay, because depending on what happens on the lines that day, if product isn't going right or a line has to shut down or something, you might be there past 10 o'clock because second shift is there until the product is done running for the day. But generally it's a 2 p.m. to about 10 p.m. shift. Third shift starts at 10 p.m. and they end at 6 a.m.
Thank you, Heather. She's Heather. She's with Cargill Protein Monticello. They're hiring for multiple positions there in here in Monticello. Their website, www.cargill.com/MNEggs, is the best way to apply. They've got food handler positions available and they've got sanitation positions available. They're offering competitive wages along with some shift differential incentives and certainly a rich benefit package as well. They're Cargill. They're right here in Monticello. They'd be happy to talk with you about joining their team today as well. And that website is can see right before you, www.cargill.com/MNEggs to apply. Thank you, Heather. We sure appreciate your joining today. Remember, the Monticello Career Force Center is here for you, whether it's your first job, your next job, or your last job. We've got the resources, the information, the hope and inspiration you need to get on with your job search and to start your next job very soon. And we're here to help you. We're at 406 East 7th Street. We're taking appointments, and it's as easy as a phone call away, 763-271-3700, 763-271-3700. Happy to help you right here at the Minnesota Career Force Center in Monticello. And excited to move on. Now we're going to have a chance to visit with Wright County Community Action. They're in Maple Lake. They're a community service organization. They've been at it a long, long time. They make Wright County a better place, and we're happy to hear from Jen Liebeck. Welcome, Jen. The floor is yours.
Good morning. Thank you, Tim. So at Wright County Community Action, our mission is to work in partnership with the community to empower residents to improve their physical, social, and economic well-being. We strive to help the people we serve. We build a path to a brighter, more secure future. Wright County Community Action was founded and has been in service to the community since 1965. We're a nonprofit corporation serving residents of Wright County. We have many programs to help residents of Wright County with self-sufficiency, nutrition, housing, and education. We're dedicated to employing staff that are community-driven and passionate about serving others. Right now, we currently have a self-sufficiency assistant. This position is responsible for taking client demographic data from customers and quickly and accurately entering it into a tracking system. This position will provide excellent customer service and client support by following up on referrals and educating clients on resources and county connections. We are also hiring a Head Start teacher in Mound, and the purpose of the Head Start teacher is to plan and implement daily Head Start center-based activities for enrolled families and children. We also have an opening for a Head Start assistant teacher in Monticello, and that position is to assist the head teacher with planning and daily implementation of the Head Start center-based activities for low-income families and children. And then we have some homemaker positions available. This position provides companionship and home-based services to older adults, which may increase their chances of remaining in their own homes and living independently. So we have some exciting opportunities there. As far as hiring within, we always post our positions internally. And so we always try to, promote within whenever possible. And we do have benefits, medical, dental. We have IRA, we have vision plan, we have sick days off, and we have vacation days off as well. So pretty competitive there. We are a culture of caring. We're people oriented. We're very supportive of each other. I've been with the company for 8 months now, and it's been a great experience. I'm really enjoying my position, and the people are fantastic. So yeah, that's kind of what we've got to offer here, and we do post all of our positions on our website. Our website is www.wccaweb.com.
Thank you. She's Jen Liebeck. She's with Wright County Community Action, where they do meaningful and rewarding community-oriented work. They're looking to employ dedicated staff that are interested in being a part of their community-driven team. They're very passionate about serving others. They're Wright County Community Action. She's Jen Liebeck. Jen, I had a question for you. When we talk about Head Start teacher positions and substitute positions and paras, could you please speak to any sort of credentials or licensure or certification that you may or may not have to join some of those positions on your team at Wright County Community Action?
Sure, Tim. So right now we don't have any para openings, but for the Head Start teacher for this position, you will need to have a 2-year or 4-year early child care degree. And for the Head Start assistant teacher, you'll need to meet the Minnesota Child Care licensing standards. So that's typically work experience and schooling.
Thank you, Jen. We appreciate that. And remember, folks, the Monticello Career Force Center can help you get some of these credentials that you may be in need of. We're available. We're a phone call away. We're at 763-271-3700. Also want to take this moment to remind job seekers about some other fantastic tools that are in your career development toolbox right here through the Minnesota Career Force Center system. Would encourage you to check out our own state job bank, minnesotaworks.net. That's www.minnesotaworks.net. It's the one place that you can go to do a couple of good things today as far as your job search goes. Check out www.minnesotaworks.net. There you'll have an opportunity to do 2 things. You can certainly find some great jobs right there at minnesotaworks.net. It's a job bank. It's very easy to use. And additionally, we would encourage you to consider putting your resume in the system so that these great employers that are joining us today can find great people like you right there in MinnesotaWorks.net. MinnesotaWorks.net is the state's job bank, if you will, and we're happy to tell you about that today. And we're also happy to say we can help you access that if you have internet issues at home or trouble navigating through some of these websites. We're happy to help you. We're available. We're open by appointment. We're at 763-271-3700. Another helpful website to learn and know about today is CareerForceMN.com. CareerForceMN.com is rich in data and tools as far as career development, job seeking, training, and so much more. You can take online classes there through an entity called Coursera, ways that you can develop your professional skills, way to sharpen your edge on your job seeking skills, whether it's your first job, your next job, your last job. Check out CareerForceMN.com along with www.MinnesotaWorks.net, our state's job bank. And remember, too, we're happy to help you access and be successful with these tools here at the Monticello Career Force Center. We're at 406 East 7th Street. Our phone number 763-271-3700. We're here today. We'll be here tomorrow, and we're very happy to help you in your career pursuits today. I would ask this time, are there questions that are submitted, Linda, that we should address right now?
Yes, I have one question for Jen with WCCA. What positions does your organization have for Bachelor's of Psychology holders? I was planning on applying for the family advocate position that was on your website yesterday.
Yeah, so we recently filled that, as you can tell, so we had to take that position down. But so yeah, right now, and I don't anticipate us having family advocate for a while. And that's, yeah, that's a tough question for me.
You know, if I could just interject there in the sense that I think it might be good, job seeker, just to connect and reach out and have that conversation with Jen at Wright County Community Action. Although they may have filled a current position that might have been of interest, I think it's a safe bet to say that there might be other positions that might be of interest to you, and there might be something new and coming that might be a great fit for you as well. It might be good to reach out to Jen. She's at 320-963-6500. Her extension is 225, and certainly can reach out to her at her email address, which is recruitment@wccaweb.com, wccaweb.com. And again, that's a great website overall to learn more about their organization, just www.wccaweb.com. And I hope, first off, job seeker, we sure appreciate your question and encouraging you to maintain and develop that connection with Wright County Community Action. And thank you, Jen. Other questions for us right now, Linda?
No, that was the last question.
Okay, thank you. So remember, folks, we're at the Monticello Career Force Center. Whether it's your first job, your next job, your last job, we're here to help you. We've got resources and information, hope, and inspiration that you need to start your next job real soon. We're at 763-271-3700. I see that our time allows us, I think, to have one more quick visit with these companies. And I'm going to circle back to Kelly with Legacy Building Solutions and say, Kelly, thank you so much for joining us today and helping us better understand more about opportunities to join your team at Legacy Building Solutions. You're in Wright County, you're in South Haven, you're on Highway 15 area, kind of out near Beaver Lake. You build high tensile fabric buildings. You have a global marketplace. You're community oriented, you're family owned and family oriented. I just wonder if you had any further questions that you would like to share with our job seekers today. And I wondered if you could specifically talk about things like your workplace culture. What's great about working at Legacy Building Solutions? What are some of the favorite things you have about working there? But wanted to give you just an opportunity to share any additional thoughts with our great job seekers today about Legacy Building Solutions. Kelly, take it, please.
Again, thank you for participating today, and we would welcome any applicant. If you're wanting to inquire about any positions that we have, feel free to log onto our website, as well as contacting me by phone, which is listed on the slide presentation. As far as workplace culture, again, I've been with Legacy Building Solutions for 5 years, and it's been a great place to work. I have to say that there's a lot to be said for a family-owned company. We're a small family-owned company with approximately 90 employees, and we really are striving for employee engagement, cross-training, really looking at the employees' needs and making this really a true place for them to grow and to actually find, it's not a job, that it's going to be a career for them. So we look at really creating that healthy workplace, cultivating employee relationships. And again, with COVID, it's been a challenge, to be honest, but it's been really, really good. Our team has really worked together. We've maintained that healthy work environment and continue to keep our employees employed, which I believe says a lot about the company. I would encourage anyone to apply. If you have any questions, like I said, reach out to me, and I look forward to talking with any of you that would be interested in learning more about Legacy and or our positions.
Well said. We sure appreciate your time with us, Kelly. She's Kelly Kerrigan. She's with Legacy Building Solutions. They're looking for iron worker installers, welders, and CNC operators as well. Very, very great company to work for. Easy to find. And again, Kelly, what's the best way to apply, please?
LegacyBuildingSolutions.com, or jot my number down that's on the slide, 320-258-0526. Thank you again for participating today and allowing me to share a little bit more about Legacy as well.
Very good. Thank you for starting your day with us, Legacy Building Solutions. It's my fortune to I want to revisit then a little bit of TO Plastics information before the time expires. I just wanted to give a shout back to the fact that they've got entry level to executive positions. They're easy to find. They're right there in Clearwater, and they've got many different positions available on the manufacturing side, as well as a warehouse and logistics, along with some professional opportunities. They've got packer positions, they've got machine operator positions, they've got maintenance technician positions, warehouse lead and logistics positions, and some shipper and dock worker positions as well. These are mostly day shift, but there's some second and third shift as well. And we can learn that the first shift is 6 to 2 on Monday through Friday. Second shift is 2 to 10 on Monday through Friday, with a third shift being 10 to 6 on Sunday through Thursday, and they're offering some shift differential pay as well. Their street address is 830 County Road 75, right there in Clearwater. Can't miss them, right on Highways 24 and Interstate 94 Clearwater, I'm sorry. The best way to apply is to go to their website, www.toplastics.com, toplastics.com, or you can reach out to them via their email at hr@toplastics.com. They're also gracious enough to share a phone number for us today, 320-558-5544. They're TO Plastics, and we learned earlier that they have a lot to offer as far as talent development goes, along with a rich benefit package as well. And I know that they too are working hard on having a safe workplace that is mindful of the things that we all have to take care of and be worried about just a bit as far as safe workplace practices. And TO Plastics, being a leader in manufacturing in Wright County, certainly has a good hand on safe workplace practices, along with all of our other great employers today. And thank you, Legacy, and thank you, Cargill, for speaking on some of those matters too. So that's TO Plastics, and I had the fortune of talking a little bit about that one. So just wanted to remind you of a great opportunity to join that manufacturing company in Clearwater. I'm sorry. Let's go back to talk with Jolynn at Bernatello's Foods. I want to give just another chance to say, Jolynn, is there anything else that you would like to add for listeners today with regard to career opportunities at Bernatello's Foods?
Hi, Tim. Yes. So, I mean, if you're interested in moving up with anything, I know that we just talked about here on these slides that we have those production and packaging positions open. But even if you start at those entry-level positions, we do like to promote you within. So if you're looking to move up, if you want to just kind of start out on those lower level positions, but then hope to get a little bit higher in the future, we are more than welcome to train you on anything that you are interested in, move you up that way. You can find any of our open positions on our website or on Indeed, or just coming in and stopping by. We can talk to you more about that as well.
Thank you. She's Jolynn. She's with Bernatello's Foods. They're in Maple Lake. They're looking to add team members, full-time, part-time, and even some flexible hours as well. They've got food production positions available, and a great opportunity to join the Bernatello's Foods team right here today. Thank you, Jolynn. Going to go back to Express Employment Professionals. Going to talk to Steve Curtis one more time. Steve Curtis, thank you for telling us about the opportunities there at Express Employment Professionals. I'm going to give you the ball one more time. Tell us the exciting news about opportunities to join your team today.
Hey, thanks, Tim, as well as a shout out to your guys' team. We love the partnership we have with you guys, and we appreciate you so much. To circle back to the fire remediation cleanup opportunity we have in St. Cloud. It's $20 an hour if you're able to go up on a 20-foot scissor forklift and help out doing the cleanup. Again, they're going to provide you with the hard hat and the latex gloves and the N95 mask, and they just ask you if you're ready to show up, and you can pass a background check, show up in work boots and blue jeans and ready to work. As far as that goes, we have the other forklift position in Otsego and the truss building position in Albertville as well. So Lori's been busy. She's been on the phone for pretty much this whole time, talking to people about the opportunity that starts tomorrow. But as you know, we have a lot of other opportunities. They pop up every day. It doesn't, you don't know who we're going to end up talking to later today that might be looking for somebody to help out in the office, or as well as we have a lot of great candidates as well. I don't know if you've seen any of the videos I've been putting out there for meeting our candidates. We have a great interior designer that lives up in the area. She's looking for a new opportunity, as well as we have a couple of sales individuals, and we do have a business analyst in the area looking for work as well. So we do the professional search as well. But we appreciate you guys so much, Tim and Linda and Adam and Kelly up there. Thanks for letting us join you today.
Very good. He's Steve Curtis. He's with Express Employment Professionals. Lots of different opportunities, lots of good reasons to join their team today as well. Thank you, Steve. We sure appreciate your contributions to today's discussion. And remember, the Monticello Career Force Center, 406 East 7th Street, 406 East 7th Street. We're open by appointment. You can give us a call, 763-271-3700. We're happy to help you in every way we can, whether it's your first job, your next job, or your last job. We've got the resources and information, hope, and inspiration you need to start your next job real soon. We're here at the Minnesota Career Force Center. Also want to remind you that the state has got a couple of great websites for us. We've got www.careerforcemn.com. Careerforcemn.com is a rich website chock full of career development tools and resources for you, something that you can do on your own from the comforts of your home, your office, or someplace that you are able to access the internet. If not, come on over here. We're happy to help you. We're at 763-271-3700. Remember, check out MinnesotaWorks.net as well, www.minnesotaworks.net. MinnesotaWorks.net. It's the state's job bank. Post your jobs, post your resumes, view opportunities to join these companies right there at MinnesotaWorks.net, the state's job bank. Thank you so much for joining us on our virtual career fair. Going to go back to visiting with Cargill real quickly. Heather wanted to circle back to say any further opportunities or words that you want to talk to or share rather about food handler and sanitation positions right there at Cargill Protein in Monticello.
Yeah, so we are located, our address is 206 West 4th Street. We're located right next to the community center in Monticello. Just to give a little bit about the culture there, it is a very family style culture. We've got many food handlers and sanitation workers that have been working in that specific location for over 20 years. So it is very family style culture. Safety is our #1 priority. due to COVID, we have put a lot of things in place to keep our employees safe, including we have like physical barriers in the break room. We have screening happens twice a day for our stakeholders, staggered breaks, and just some other things that have been put in place. Our interviews are all by phone, so that is a change from COVID as well. So I do all of my interviews via phone. We have a very diverse culture, and Cargill is a privately owned company as well. So yeah, lots of opportunity within Cargill to move up. If you come in, once you're internal to Cargill, you can apply to any internal posting at any location within Cargill. So, excuse me, lots of opportunity to move up. So I'm not sure if there's any further questions.
Thank you, Heather. She's with Cargill Protein Monticello. They're hiring for multiple positions. A great way to learn more is to go to www.cargill.com/mneggs to apply. They're looking for food handlers and sanitation workers as well. They've got positions on first, second, and third shifts. They offer some shift differential compensation along with a rich benefit package that you can learn more about by looking at cargill.com/mneggs to apply. Thank you, Heather. We sure appreciate your joining us today. Linda, do we have any questions that we should address at this time? And if not, go ahead.
No questions, Tim.
Thank you. Appreciate that. We have one that our time goes so quickly on these virtual career fairs, and job seekers, we sure appreciate your joining us and sticking with us through the hour that we have together. We appreciate your investment of time, and we're looking to share the best information that we can with you about these great careers and these great companies right here in our area. Going to go back to Maple Lake one more time. Going to ask Wright County Community Action and Jen Liebeck any further thoughts that you would like to share with our active job seekers today.
Hi there. So the only thing I'd like to share is if you do want to discuss your education and credentials and the positions that we have, I would be really happy to talk to you more about it. Just like you had mentioned with the last question, because we do have great opportunities here, and I'd like to share that with you. So don't hesitate to reach out to me by phone or by email. I'd be happy to talk to you more about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. She's Jen Liebeck. She's with Wright County Community Action, where they do meaningful and rewarding community-oriented work. Thank you, Jen, for joining in and answering those questions as well. Remember now, you've invested an hour here, and we're sure grateful for your time with us at the Monticello Career Force Center Virtual Career Fair today. We've had a chance to visit with Legacy Building Solutions. We had a chance to learn more about TO Plastics. We heard from Bernatello's Foods. We heard from Express Employment Professionals, along with Cargill and Wright County Community Action. We're certainly glad to those companies and your representatives that joined us today. And speaking on behalf of job seekers and those of us here at the Career Force Center, we appreciate the fact that you have joined us to share information about great opportunities to join your team with job seekers here today. And for those of you that are looking for work, we sure appreciate your investment of an hour of time today. And we're happy that you are here and wanting to know that we've got the tools available to help you. We're at the Monticello Career Force Center. We're at 763-271-3700. Our street address, 406 East 7th Street, right here in Monticello. Certainly, you can always check out our website or go to shoot us an email at careerforce.monticello@state.mn.us. Also want to remind you of some of those other tools in your career development toolbox. Remember to check out careerforcemn.com. It's a comprehensive website full of all those things that you need to get your job search going on, whether it's how to get your resume together, how to do some interviewing, understanding where job leads are and how best to find them. Those are things that we can help you with right there at careerforcemn.com. Remember, too, to utilize our state's job bank, www.minnesotaworks.net. That's www.minnesotaworks.net. It's a great place to post your resume. It's a great place to find your next job. And that's minnesotaworks.net. We sure appreciate the fact that you've invested time with us. We're here to help you, and look forward to more of these virtual career fairs. We do them every third Thursday of the month. And just want to take this moment to give a little quick commercial too for yet another upcoming event that a lot of the companies that you heard from today are joining us in. And we're doing a first of its kind drive-through job fair. It's a drive-through job fair happening here at the Monticello Career Force Center on October 22nd. That's next Thursday, October 22nd, from 10 to 2. It's a matter of driving through our parking lot, and we're going to be able to hand to you a bag full of career opportunities to include information from Legacy Building Solutions, T.O. Plastics, Bernatello's Food, Express Employment Professionals, Cargill, and Wright County Community Action. With that said, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to ask, are there any other questions that we should be addressing at this time?
Yes, I do have one question. Someone is wondering if any of the employers today can share their insurance premium rates, deductions for family coverage prior to applying.
Anybody want to take that one on? So not hearing an immediate response, I suppose that's something that is probably more easily discussed in a phone call or an interview kind of question, but nonetheless, it's an appropriate question and a good question to ask. But I think the right thing to do maybe is to reach out to these companies that you have some specific interest in. And now we've got the contact information for you as well that you've been provided throughout. But I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to an answer on that question, but I'm going to yield it again back to Legacy, TO, or Bernatello's, or Express, or Cargill, or WCCA. Any comments on that question?
This is Heather. I was just going to say for Cargill, that's just a really hard question to answer because we have different benefit tiers or plans. There's like 3 different ones, and within those, there's different levels or tiers as far as how many people you're going to have on the plan, whether it's yourself, a family. And so we have, like, for our internal stakeholders, when we go through enrollment, there's like a spreadsheet that and a booklet that's sent out that like has all of that information in it, but to specifically answer it like this, it's very difficult because it just depends on, again, what plan you want, how many people you're going to have covered. Different families have different situations as far as medical needs. So it's just a very difficult question to answer, I guess.
Yeah.
Heather, thank you for weighing in on that one, and I appreciate some of the parameters that you described, and I think that's likely the case at all 6 of these great companies, but nonetheless, learning from Heather just now, they're very happy to have that conversation with you at the time that you would reach out to them. And so we would want to thank you for joining us today. One last call for any other questions, Linda or Kelly.
Right now, there's no other questions. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, there is. Hold on, Tim, hold on. Are there medical insurance 80-20 type? And then what's the deductible for single and family? So that might be a similar answer from the previous one, maybe.
Linda, I think that's a fair statement, but I think that we can kind of get the general vibe of the answer from listening to Heather's comments, in the sense that these companies are very much employee-minded and want to offer the best benefits that they can with regard to health insurance, paid time off, and so many other things. And they're very much individualized plans. So I think it very much depends on who you are and who you want to cover and some other parameters around some of those health insurance benefits. But be assured the representatives that have joined us today would be very happy to talk with you on the questions that you have around benefits and other career opportunities and how to join the team at their fine companies. We've had a chance to visit with Legacy Building Solutions. We've had a chance to learn more about TO Plastics, along with Bernatello's Foods, Express Employment Professionals, Cargill Protein, and Wright County Community Action. On behalf of the team that put this event together from Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services and Minnesota Department of Employment and Economic Development, we want to thank you for your investment of time with us today. We also want to thank the company representatives that joined us and shared exciting information about some solid career opportunities to join your team today. We're very grateful for your investment of time as well. Remember, we're at your service, whether it's your first job, your next job, your last job. We're a phone call away. We're the Minnesota Career Force Center, Monticello. Our phone number is 763-271-3700. That's 763-271-3700. We're happy to help you. We're a phone call away. We appreciate you joining us today. We wish you the best. We're here to help and wishing you to be well, do good, and shine brightly. And we'll talk again soon. Thank you all.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks, team.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a
See you
great
soon.
day.
Thank you.
Adam, can you hang on the phone for a minute?